So the attacker randomly generated an axe made out of an unidentified rock-looking material, apparently a typical silicate rock dominated by aluminosilicates and quartz for all you geology nerds out there. He didn't admire it for long. He immediately used it to slash you across the chest and belly twice, each hit displacing you by 2 meters one by one. Then, just as bizarrely as it appeared, the axe simply disassembled his own matter and vanished into nothing, and without any signs of existence or an atom to tell the history. Before you even fall to the floor, the attacker reassembled his unexistent axe back to existence and then decided magically to reshape it as a hammer. He then promptly used his new toy to smash you on the side of the head, launching you sideways for a distance of approximately or equal to 8 meters. The final summary: your ribs are shattered, your organs are punctured, your skull is pulverized, and you have massive brain trauma. The autopsy later confirmed the cause of death was a terminal brain death. How tragic. If it isn't already obvious, you're going to die. A spike will almost certainly hit your head or chest and impale you clean through. Now let's say you win the lottery and only get hit in the arms or legs. In that case, you'd survive the initial impact and probably even stay conscious. The bad news is, if you don't get immediate medical care soon enough, you will die from blood loss. He started simply, charging, grabbing, and slamming you 5 meters back onto the floor. He was already there, delivering a massive uppercut to your jaw and a relentless barrage. Each one landed with the force of solid granite, a brass knuckle impact, but 20 times stronger. He finished this combo with You are dead. First, the attacker sharpened his rocky arm until it was like a blade. He then hit you with 4 massive slashes. The fourth was actually a brutal uppercut to your jaw that launched you 5 meters into the air. The arm erupted. Using both colossal limbs, he proceeded to ground slam you 4 times. The first 3 slams each left a neat 5-meter crater. And, well, because of that last attack, you're literally a pancake. Everything in your body is crushed.
Ah, bueno, adiós, Master.
You're ugly.
First, a massive giant spike erupted from the ground. The sheer force of the impact was so great that it instantly dislodged your body, launching you 30 meters straight into the air. Using the very spike that impaled you as a ramp, the attacker sprinted up and leaped, easily catching you in midair. As you both fell, he positioned your head to take the full brunt of the impact. He immediately began dragging you along the ground, covering 10 meters in a blistering 2.89 seconds. He then lifted your head one last time, only to slam it down with enough force to shatter the crater floor beneath you. You are dead. You are dead. He simply summoned a rocky, seismic golem straight from the floor. Its orders were simple: crush your skull, ribs, legs, and arms. And let's be honest, the golem did an impeccable good job. The performance definitely deserves a rate. And well, you're dead. It began with a barrage of giant spikes erupting from the floor. Each one skewered a different limb or organ, impaling you clean through. However, the upward force was so immense that it ripped your body free from all the spikes, launching you 15 meters into the air. Just as gravity was about to take hold, the attacker teleported above you and delivered a massive mid-air slam, sending you hurtling into a nearby city. He followed you there, landing some distance away. He then slammed the pavement, not to hit you. You were too far away for that, but to cause a citywide earthquake that tore a massive crack in the ground. This wasn't just a normal crack. Apparently, the blow was so powerful it broke the fabric of reality itself, opening a huge black hole that immediately began sucking in the entire city, everything and everyone except you. He then aimed his new personal black hole and sent it flying in your direction. The collision was set to cause a beyond nuclear explosion, but that's ultimately irrelevant. You were sucked in and spaghettified into oblivion long before the Big Bang even happened. An anticlimactic end to a truly spectacular attack. He charged up his attack like a bull, then rocketed towards you and unleashed a furious barrage of 5 to 9 taekwondo kicks, each one delivered with legs that were literally made out of metal. The final kick connected squarely with your head, sending you flying 7 meters. The impact was so severe that your skull got absolutely whooped, so badly that you probably cried in your bedroom like a toddler afterwards. You are dead. You are paralyzed. Honestly, these are basic kicks. If it were from Daniel, you certainly would have your legs broken. The worst thing you can have is a broken ankle. He just simply broke your leg. Say hello to your wheelchair. He casually whipped out a spinning vertical kick that connected squarely with your jaw. Not satisfied, he followed up with 3 more kicks, each landing on your limbs and ribs, like he was checking off a to-do list. For the grand finale, he repeated the rib shot. But this time, it wasn't just bruising. Force snapped a rib, which then played surgeon, puncturing both a lung and your heart. Medically speaking, you got a cardiac tamponade due to myocardial laceration caused by rib fracture. In layman's terms, your own rib turned into a deadly shiv. So yes, you technically got assassinated by your own skeleton, courtesy of a superhuman roundhouse.